Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Now, if you were a candle, where would you be? I'm not seeing any candles here. What's this? Okay, so this is... That's them keeping track, playing cards. Oh, goodness, look at that. I like it. I like it. How have y'all been? I hope you're having a good day right now. To whoever keeps stealing my lunch, I want my Tupperwares back. Susan? Simon? Susan. Oops.
Candles. I think Rebecca keeps
Candles.
a stash of them, but where?
I'm not seeing candles here. Oh, someone drew on this too. This one's a clown. I'm enjoying these. I'm guessing here in the storage. Jeez. Not seeing anything. Oh, did y'all just see a mouse? Look, there's a mouse. Look at him. Where did he go? Come here. Can I talk to you? Come here, little mouse. I was hoping maybe I'd get some sort of little achievement or something for clicking on the mouse, but I ain't getting nothing. Ooh, should I try to catch the mouse? I can't get a rat trap. Okay, I'm finding nothing to indicate candles.
It's locked.
Would someone maybe have some in their locker? Perchance. I'm starting to... I feel like I remember something about that. Like, I feel like I remember... Oh, did this just pop open by itself? That's creepy, right?
Andrew. Gosh, I hardly recognized you. Guess this is from a different lifetime.
He was going to be like a priest or something? I'm a little creeped out because, like, I'm pretty sure that opened by itself. Is there ghosts here?
Figures that if you were going to break any rules, it'd be the ones about which books you can or cannot read.
List of prohibited books to read. Interesting. Okay. On the revolutions of heavenly spheres, Copernicus. Okay. I don't know most of those books, so I guess I am not well read.
Why don't you go back home?
Hello, my little ravioli. Someone calls him a little ravioli. I love that. Hope this letter finds you well. Been thinking about you a lot, praying for you every Sunday and more. You're always on my mind. I hope you still like Montreal. I heard it's getting really cold up there. Don't go without a jacket and gloves. I know, you always rolled your eyes at me whenever I said that, but frostbites are no joke. Yeah, seriously, they're not. A lot of people get frostbite up here, and it's pretty bad. I'm hoping you write back soon. The boys have been asking about you, and even though you think they like to make fun of you, I know they really do miss you. Everyone misses you. Nobody cares about what happened except you, my darling. Just come home whenever you're done doing what you're doing. I keep telling your father that God had the boldest plans for you, and that it's his problem if he can't see that. I've always seen it, my angel. Marcia at the grocery store, or Marcia? Huh, I don't know. It says, let it go and let God. I trust your faith, my son, I really do, wherever it takes you, so long as you find your way back home. I'll cook you a real ossobuco when you do. That's something you can't find in Montreal. God is by your side. Love you, Ma. Cute. All right. I feel like... Now, did I just hear something else open? I swear to God I did. What is happening? I feel... Am I crazy or did like... I don't know. We're hearing weird stuff. I swear to God at one point, one of the lockers said something about candles. At one point. And I don't remember which one. Not this one. I don't know what this is for. Wait, that dinged for me. Why did that ding for me? Candle it. What's this a map of? This looks like a map of here. Or like a room down here? Look at this. All right, let's see. Could it be the break room? Like a map of... It looked like there's... No. Well, maybe. It looked like there was a bunch of cabinets, but that's not the way it was drawn. Oh, wait. Is there more drawings? Oh, my goodness. I love it. Okay. I don't think we've gone this way, have we? Yeah, we did. I don't know if we can go through those doors, though. I don't think we can.
It's locked.
Let's try. Nope. Still can't go in there. I wish there was less stuff off limits. Okay. Maybe we just... Oh, this is open. This must have been the one we heard. Let's see. No.
So you do have a stash of candles.
Aha! Okay. So this is Bobby asking where the stash of candles is. Oh, but we found but there was a map in Bobby's lockers. That must be where the candles are. Let me try here. Okay, here's cabinets. This looks more like the design from the map. So it was like one of the ends, and this one's blocked by a chair, so it must be here. Candles.
Uncovered. Got a candle.
Yep.
Now.
All right.
What next?
Let's just snoop a little bit more while we can. Soap. Just a bunch of random stuff, basically. Spatula. We can't even see what that door is. Ooh, what's all this? What's this?
Oh, is this a movie screen?
A northwesterly direction. See if James Stewart is available. See, I was totally thinking needs more murders. Add killer tornado. I was totally thinking this was supposed to be sort of like Alfred Hitchcock, but okay, screenplay by E.L. So it's not Alfred Hitchcock, but I think it's supposed to be kind of an ode to him. EL. I don't know who EL is supposed to be. Huh. I wonder what this is for. Is this... Oh, this is like lost and found stuff, I guess? Interesting. These are all room 6, or the 6th floor.
Let's see if Andrew is around.
What did this give me? Oh, I think some of this is just giving me... Okay. All right, let's go find our buddy Andrew, the former priest. Sir? There he is. Andrew Weasley.
Is here.
Well, I remember
That was
reading
a
spy
jarring
novel.
cut right
I
there.
can't remember the title, it wasn't that good. In which they used wax and plaster to make a key mold. I'm thinking we could do the same.
Are you sure it's gonna work?
Sure? No.
I
In
don't
the
think
novel, they
plaster's
used
gonna hold in a
special
lock.
wax, not candle wax. But I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this, shall we?
We shall, I guess.
First step, pour
Okay.
wax, I suppose? Careful though, the pot's probably hot.
All right, so rotate.
That's it. Nicely done.
Okay. Is it
Next
enough?
Step, put the key in. Better wait a few seconds before removing it.
Okay.
Looks good.
There we
Pretty sure
go.
you can take it out now. I think we're almost done. All that's left is to pour
Plaster,
the plaster
right?
from the cup into the mold.
I'm ahead of you, bud.
Good job.
I know what I'm
So
doing.
now we wait until it's dry, I guess.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
A few minutes, probably. We can poke it every now and then to check.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
If we poke it, though, wouldn't it mess it
no.
up?
But I like it. I feel like I'm in one of those novels I spend my days reading.
Okay. Let's, Ooh, if we... Okay, so if we say this, he might get suspicious. Let's ask what he's reading now.
What have you been reading lately? That's your book there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a play by Agatha Christie. Witness for the prosecution.
What's it about?
It's the story of a lawyer who takes on the case
I don't
of a
like his
man
lips,
accused
how
of
his lips
murdering
move.
an
It's
old
creeping
widow.
me out a little
There's
bit.
strong evidence against him, but the lawyer is convinced of his innocence.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Actually, there's a film adaptation of it playing at the theater right now.
Okay. Let's ask if he's seen it.
Oh yeah, it rings a bell. Have you seen it?
No, not yet. I always prefer to read the book or the play before seeing the film. Hey, how about we go see it together?
Oh, okay. Sure. That might be nice.
I think I'd like
Let's
that.
let's be nice.
Awesome. Lowe's Theater is not too far from here. Why don't we meet after work one of these evenings?
That sounds great.
Oh, look. I think
He's
our
a
key
cute
double
guy.
is dry and ready to go.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be of some help. I should get back upstairs, though. I've been gone far too long already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and you should probably be careful when you turn it. Otherwise, it could be
Yeah,
inside
I
the lock.
feel like
Yeah.
plaster is gonna
Thank
break
you for everything.
super
You're welcome,
quick.
Sophie.
So I'm not super confident in this. But yeah, let's get rid of the evidence for that. So nobody knows. I'm thinking we might want to like get rid of all of the evidence of our tampering with anything at some point. Like, I'm getting a little like nervous about what might come back to us in the future. Should like I don't know, should like one of them come back to their room I don't know. Because we could play it off so easily. It's like, oh, I was just like, cleaning stuff. I'm a maid. That's what I do. Whoa. There was some trouble loading some assets, it looked like there. Like, what if we just clean everything? And then it won't look super suspicious if like each room is just super clean because like we're cleaning everything up. Oh, there was a room I think we were supposed to clean, and I don't remember if we ever actually did it. Okay, it looks like we did this one. Let's turn that off. Okay, we cleaned this. Did we clean this? We have not cleaned this room. Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, we need to clean everything. Wait, wasn't this was the room with our boss and what's her name? Oh man. So that was I guess they're both our bosses. So that was her stuff. That was her nightgown, her lacy nightgown we just touched. And it probably had some nasty on it. Let's not kid ourselves. Oh no. Gross. At least they clean themselves up afterwards. What is this? Oh, there's the note from Bernard talking about his wife will be at her parents'. Gross. That was the note from Wendy. I mean, there's no point leaving those, I guess. Let's get rid of those. Are these used? Yeah, they look used. I can't tell if that's supposed to be used or not. I guess so, so I'm gonna throw it away. And can't do anything with that. So we'll just leave that as it is. Clean that. Call this one good. All right, how do we place... Can we place those dishes? Oh, I didn't realize we had a towel with us. Can we get rid of those dishes, though? How do we get rid of the dang dishes?
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
What? Come on now. There we go.
Another day, another dirty dish
All
to
right,
pick up.
so that's done. Okay, so... Oh yeah, there's certain things in here we can't clean up, right? So maybe we don't clean this room? I'm not sure. Forgot. Can we open this? Oh, this isn't the one with the keys. It's in the other room for the keys. So we don't have that yet, the 4 letters. Okay. This is the one with the box. I just thought of something. We haven't looked at... So we just cleaned some cups. There's lipstick on that. And a different lipstick on that. Ooh, okay. All right, well. Let's see if we can get the keys.
You don't want this key to break.
All right, we gotta be careful with this one. Oh! So much for careful, huh?
Shoot.
No! Oh no. I think I really screwed up. Oh. But we got it to work. I'm a little worried about
Bar,
not getting that key out, though,
her
and what that's going to look like.
name will surely take you back. These two sure love their
Huh.
riddles.
Only I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. Since you enjoyed them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combination. Okay, so this must be the combo for that suitcase. Yeah, from the first one, take the first two. From the last one, take the first two. So I got to figure out the two names and then go from there. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. Okay.
Damn it. It's stuck.
Oh man, that sucks. Hope you get better. Try to rest today. I will bring you hot soup after class. M.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
Okay, The Postman Always Rings Twice is playing at Lowe's Theater tonight. It's based on a novel I read a while back. I'm sure you would love it, seeing as you like crime stories and murders and so much. Nothing creepy about that. Will you come with me? Marcella. I wonder if that's like their first date, basically. Oh, this was them. This was their code. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. So they've had this code. They've known each other. We saw that one image of them as like young girls. So they've had this code together since they were really young. And they were saying something to each other. I wonder what that says. Okay. Let's see. I've just heard Doris Day on the radio. Wait a minute. Doris Day. Isn't that,
There's
that
a lot
fits-
of stuff in here.
hang
I
on,
don't
hang
think
on.
I've looked at everything yet.
Ah, dang it. I wanted to look at that one clue again, but no, I can't do it, I guess. So, okay, that's them. Must have been around the time they were putting stuff in this box and went on their first date. I'm going to have to look at that one again because I think Doris Day might be one of those clues. I need to look at the one sheet again because the name. Dear Anne, I'm so sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. Has it been 6 months already since I left Montreal? As you always say, le temps passe si vite. My parents are glad I'm done with my studies. They always thought it was strange for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months, I had a lot of time to reflect on our relationship. You know my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We were lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it is time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Sincerely, M. Marcella. Man, that sucks. So she dumped her basically just because, like,
Riddle's a toughie. Maybe I
she
need to
didn't
push your advice
think,
on it.
she didn't think they could do it. Well, I mean, based on, like, the times and everything, I guess I get it, but that sucks. Okay, doors stay on the radio, and it made me think of you. How much you love sentimental journey, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it's been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You're always in my head. Everything reminds me of you, not only songs on the radio, but silly things like the flowers in our garden that smell of your shampoo, or when people say the word darling and I can hear you say it in your lovely French accent. Darling. I can't roll my R's, guys. My family seems to have noticed my odd behavior, but of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I wish I could. I feel like climbing on the roof of the tallest building in Austin and shouting my feelings for you at the top of my lungs. God, I sound like a giddy teenager in love for the first time. Maybe I am. Sometimes I'm scared that all this time with you was nothing but a dream too good to be true. I am afraid that when I return to Montreal, I will realize you never existed, or if you do exist, you don't remember me. I wish I had a picture of the two of us so I would know for sure it was real. Long for your embrace and the taste of your sweet lips. I love you, Marcella. Jeez. So, like, not long after that, then they split. Oh, I can do so.
That's an alliteration, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking, was that it was an alliteration. So I think she just said IS, but I just wanted to check. Okay. Like for bar this, okay. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. On the last one, take the last two. Okay, so IS. Okay. Something about, unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. There was something about, okay, there was, oh, there it is. This was from a bar, I think. Right? Oh, yeah, and it had a cat on it. Hi. The White Cat Bar and Restaurant. Okay, let me think. The clue was unlike this, unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Oh, yeah, there's the, maybe it wasn't a dog. Maybe it's a cat collar. Greta.
A cat named Greta.
So it is a cat.
R.
So that's what it is. So the, oh, so the combination is Gris, Gris, which is Spanish for gray. Maybe it's French for gray also. I just know that from the video game Gris, which I played and is amazing. So, let's give it a shot. Let's see. Let's try it. Okay, let's turn the dial. G. R. Let's try going up just for fun? There we go. We should be good. Agree. All right, what are we going to find? It's a typewriter. Okay, there's a lot of paper.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Oh, maybe that's why she has that separate bank account. Interesting. Okay. Dear Marcella, or should I say Bridget, you know I prefer a good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer and had to accept your love for me had never been real. Oh, there's a next page thing. For many years, I was brokenhearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really love me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I am happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Très sincerement, Alice.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit
much,
but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite a temper and he hits me frequently. Oh, man. I'm willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it comes almost unbearable. The other day, I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory? That's a word I don't know, if you can't tell, with like how trepidatiously I said it. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you are able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. Hope to hear from you soon. Très sincerement, Alice. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during her class? In her secret language, I still do. Oh, okay. Nice.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
For real. Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. This is totally Alice basically pleading to Marcella, like, consider like our relationship again and just us riding off into the sunset together. That's a really adorable way of doing that. I love that. Très sincerement, Alice. P.S. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal
Okay.
under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Dear Marcella, I love the house. I love Louis. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life, to hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarington Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. Trace Sincerement, Alice. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel book in the region looking for me under his surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont. Interesting. Yeah, so Marcella did take the initiative to come meet Alice. Okay. So what else is here?
Turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Okay, let's see. Dear Marcella, although you don't know me, I think I can safely say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years. Oh, this is from, what's his name? Is it Paul? Peter? I can't remember his name. The photography guy. Spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. None of the treatments were working and I wasn't getting any better. I became friends with one of the nurses who started lending me books so I could pass the time. I didn't really like the first ones, but then I picked up Bridget Boswell's first novel, your novel. I had never read such a beautiful love story. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I immediately urged the nurse to get me more of your books. Believe it or not, the more I read them, the less panic attacks I had. The doctors thought it was their new medication finally working, but I knew the truth. Your novel gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. I'd always felt for him the same way your characters feel for each other, but I had never dared telling him. And I didn't realize Lindsay was a guy. Here we go. Okay, now I get it. Now I have to say thanks to you. The thought of seeing him again is what motivated me to get better and leave the hospital. Hope to hear back from him soon. After my discharge, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me. I've discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so tracking you down took longer than I thought. Fortunately, I am a very patient and resourceful man, and I never give up. Do you think we could meet? I have so much more to tell you. Paul. Paul. Okay, it is Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to.
Dear Marcella, thank you for answering my letter. I realize now how unsettling it must have been for you. Please forgive me for tricking your editor into giving me your address. I know I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to thank you as well for your encouraging words concerning Lindsay. I still haven't heard from him, and I'm starting to fear I might have the wrong address. I wish I could take a train to Virginia, but that's not an option right now as I can barely pay the rent. I guess I will have to find a job. As a kid, I dreamt of being an actor, a Hollywood star. I know it's a foolish dream, but what else can I do? What am I good at? I've tried getting some odd jobs already, but employers turn me down as soon as they learn that where I've spent the last 10 years of my life. If it continues like this, I'll probably end up on the street like so many of my army buddies. Why am I even telling you all this? After reading your books and getting to know you through them, I tend to forget I'm only a stranger to you. I hope you don't mind. You seem to be a good listener, and I've been feeling rather lonely ever since I left the hospital. Anyway, please tell me more about your life, and do not hesitate to write long letters. I must have read your previous one 1,000 times already. Paul. He's a little obsessed, I think. You know, he's got some issues still, for sure.
An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
Dear Marcella, I've just received a letter from Lindsay's mother. She tells me he's dead. Oh, man. So, yeah, we did read that in the in his room. Words cannot even begin to describe how empty I feel. He died 2 years ago before I even sent my first letter. He will never know my feelings for him, and I will never know if he could have loved me back. I guess I should have known this would end in pain, just like your novels. Wish I had Lindsay's ability to find beauty everywhere. Even during the war, amidst death and chaos, he would marvel at the forests of Germany, at the sun, the birds. He loved birds so much. He could identify them just by listening to their song. I have to admit, your proposition took me by surprise. I was hesitant to leave home at first. I was afraid to miss Lindsay's answer, but now there's nothing keeping me here. I'm desperate for anything that will help me forget the pain. But I don't have enough money to make it to Texas. Do you think you could give me an advance on my salary? In spite of everything, I'm really excited to know I'll finally meet you. Paul. Weird. I wonder what that's about.
So this was all a story about star-crossed lovers, with the lovers in question being Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz.
Seems like it, yeah.
I just love how Snoopy we are.
There's something more to it.
That we're just sitting in this person's hotel room talking with another employee on the phone about their lives, their super intimate details. Oh, oof, I don't know.
I wonder what's in it.
Me too.
Should we open it?
Well, that's illegal, isn't it? But sometimes the mail arrives a little damaged, you know?
Aha. Clever, Andrew.
Oops.
So?
It's a tourism pamphlet for California and 3 train tickets.
Oh.
I'd say...
Oh, they're gonna escape.
Probably planning to run away from their husbands. Those train tickets must be for them and Michael.
So you're on a first-name basis now, huh?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
It's kind of like listening to podcasts, you know?
In a book. I have to say, though, I'm still a bit confused as to how Paul fits into all of this.
Yeah, that part's a little weird.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters.
Just don't know why.
He said that her proposition took him by surprise and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What would she hire him for, though?
I'm not sure.
Look at that phone cord again. Just getting all weird and wobbly.
And why did he have
Look at it.
pictures of you?
We'll probably never know. I think the trail ends here.
I guess investigations in real life always have some loose ends. I was kind of hoping we'd have this big third act reveal, to be honest.
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
That's
okay.
Sure.
That's kind of like
helped me understand you better, too.
this is supposed to be like the fans' reaction, right?
Snoop, I mean. Piecing together people's stories, learning what makes them tick.
I mean, we know something's gonna happen because we end up at the police station. I'm not gonna flirt with him this time. I'm just gonna say everyone has a story.
It's a good reminder that there are always reasons for the way people are, even if we can't pick up on them right away.
Yeah. We're all made up of what came before. I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. Would you come and see me when your shift ends? We could leave together, if you'd like.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I would set up a pillow fort.
Be sleeping. I've got a reading list the size of the Eiffel Tower. This would be the perfect chance to put a dent in it.
That does sound like fun. I could bring my magazines and, maybe light some of Rebecca's candles.
Now I kind of hope we
This is cute.
here
I like it. So, what's going to happen? Okay, I was kind of wondering, are we just going to...
For the day, and then I can leave.
I was wondering if we were just going to end up at the police station next, or...
Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
I don't hear any ringing. Okay. I don't hear anything yet. Yeah, now I hear it. Oh! Oh no. Oh. Okay. Oh, a cutscene. Dang. I didn't want to get that close yet. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be bad. Who is that? Is that Bernard? The boss? No, that's not him. That's someone else. Oh, is that Marcella's husband? Did they kill him? Holy shit. Jesus.
Mr. Cruz?
Wow.
Mr. Cruz. Oh God.
Dang.
Oh God. What happened?
Okay. Do we really want to do this?
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy.
Okay, we're looking at it.
Why did he have this on him?
Oh, man. Oh, I wonder if they killed him. One, to get away, like maybe he figured out.
Marcella? Okay, let's not jump to conclusions.
We have to get rid of it because we touched it.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you, we cannot divulge guests' personal information regardless of the guest's behavior. Oh yeah, they did get in a fight. Oh boy. We gotta throw that away too. Cause like we can't Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me.
The power back on.
Ay. Oi. Oi. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I don't like any of this. Come on.
It's too big. I guess I'll need something pointier.
Pointier. Okay.
Think, Sophie, think. What can you use to open the fuse box?
Yeah. What's in
I
here?
don't think there's anything here that would help me.
Great. Super great. Super great. Oh boy, guys, I'm I'm getting nervous-y. Here's the thing. I think I'm slightly scarred from what's the name of the game? Payne's Creek Killings. Where like the whole game, it's kind of like this where you're just kind of walking around looking at clues and stuff. But in that game, you don't encounter a single person until you like put all the clues together at the very end. Then all of a sudden, there's like a ghost, like there's ghosts, and then there's like this killer with like an axe or something who's just chasing you all over the place, and it sucks. And it gets spooky. Oh man, what is something pointy we can use? Oh, man, something pointy. We have to find something pointy. I don't want to walk through blood. Something pointy we can use. Anything. That looks like a folding knife. No, those are clippers. Oh yeah, this room. Anything. Anything we can use. Those creepy dolls are really creeping me out now. Man. But did we ever look at this? I don't remember this being here. Okay. Is there anything in here? Oh yeah, he's got the thing over the... All right. Don't want to walk through the blood, but I feel like I have
Hello?
to.
Is anyone in?
Oh boy.
Hello? I need help.
One. Oh boy. Oh no. Are we gonna find another body? Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of blood. That is a lot of... Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Oh.
Okay. This looks like something I can use to open the fuse box.
That was probably the murder weapon. Why did we pick that up?
These look like Marcella's pearls. What
Oh
happened?
man. There's something here too.
A, B, and Beaumont.
Oh boy. And there's a camera. Huh. So Paul, all three of them were here? Okay, there's something here. I'm gonna walk through blood. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me later.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Montreal's much bigger than I had expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely. Oh, this is on Valentine's Day. And that feeling was only exacerbated by this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. Bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area. Thank God. The hotel's nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight. Huh.
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, that's when I realized I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. Couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. Oh, sad. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it felt so strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interest for other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her. Oh, so that's why he took photos of me. Because he was just interested in what I was doing and he wanted to be friends. But he was too, anxious.
Right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
The question that was driving me crazy ever since my first night at the hotel. So tonight I just decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours. I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for melatonin tonight. Thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade. So that was the 16th. Sneaking out of the room every night.
9:45?
Oh, there's the blood.
So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
I woke around 9:30 and realized I'd fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently, she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. Ah, okay. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. I wonder if solve the problem meant killing Hector. Oh, there's nothing. Yeah, maybe I should. Well, there's no period, though, so it seems like he was going to keep writing. Huh. Interesting. Wait a minute. Did I see something there?
Looks like Paul had to stop writing in a hurry. What happened? I was listening to the radio at the time. Did the music drown out the noise?
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Interesting. Dear Paul, I'm sorry to hear you are in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history, but don't despair. I have been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now I would like to use that money to hire you. I'm getting tired of romance novels and am thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I'm aware that this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, Marcella.
Paul really got into his role.
I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help, Marcella.
He followed Marcella
Paul.
to Montreal even though she
Oh.
was done with her research.
Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I'm starting to worry you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let go. So he was just getting kind of obsessive.
Just get to the fuse box in the janitor's closet, Sophie.
Yeah,
It's not far.
we gotta go. Oh man, I am leaving footprints. That sucks. You know, something isn't sitting right with me about this room in particular. Just, we never figured out what this was all about. This room feels, it feels too strange. The burned dolls and everything. Something about this one doesn't feel right. There's got to be more to this. We know someone's been sneaking out at night too. So, and maybe, I mean, if it was like Anne, she would be sneaking out, but also Marcella would be sneaking out, but it's only one person sneaking out. Something doesn't fit just yet. Something isn't fitting.
That
Pick.
worked, thank God.
Okay.
Now, to get the
Wait,
power
what is
back.
this? That was...
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now.
If there's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another part of the hotel from collapsing, here's what to do. Check the required amperage of each socket. Remove the blown fuses. Blacken, screw in the new fuses. Make sure amperage is correct. Flick the lever. Okay, there's the thing. But what is... I want to look at that thing with the blood on it, though. Why is there blood? Okay. Okay. Oh, I get it. This should be pretty easy. I get it. Okay, so this must be a
This is
fuse.
what I need.
There's some more on the table here, right? All right, so let's go back. And, okay. So, type A is a 15, so this should be type A. Okay. Got it. And let's see, type. Okay, I have a S and a G. Type G is a 30. Okay, that one goes here. Okay, and then S is the last one. 20. Okay. Oops. Oh, no. Whoopsie. There we are. Okay. So we've got that. But hang on, because there is a bloody note right here. How do we get to that dang note? Safe combinations. Why can't we look at this? Very confused. I want to see something.
No combination, no entry.
I could find a combination, though. That one doesn't even give me an option. This also does not give me an option.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
So it looks like I should be able to find some sort of combo for that lock, but how do I do it? Like, how do I get to... I don't understand why I can't look at it. So it was 507, right? Or 509, one of those two, but I can't even look at it. Like, why can't I look at this? That makes me feel like I'm going to miss something. I don't get it. It's got blood on it. So, like, how would it have blood on it? How? It has to be a part of something, and I don't understand why I can't. Let's think this through. If we call the police, whether they did it or not, like, they're going to jail. Oh man, because they'll be found out for what they are. So, like, I feel like we have to get rid of everything, like all the evidence. So let's do it. Let's get rid of everything we can. Let's get rid of this. Let's see. Pick up. Let's get rid of everything we can. This has to go. Anything in here? This has to go. This has to go. I think anything that could, like, point them to whoever. Has to go. Right. Definitely have to get rid of this code. This sucks because now I got to throw away, like, all of their stuff. But this should protect them, I think. I think this will keep them from getting caught. Okay. I don't think there was anything in these drawers. I think we had established that before. Okay, so I think we're good. Let's get rid of this. We'll just clean up a little bit. You know, do our job here. Make sure everything's nice and tidy enough. Tidy-ish. I don't even know what some of these spots are supposed to be. I'll throw those away too, just to be on the safe side. Okay, that means there's like a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to get rid of by the crime scene for sure. Okay. Let's go into this room. There's something about this safe.
No entry.
We've got to figure something out. Is that clean? These are clean already. Is there anything we need to worry about? No. Okay. Can't clean up that. We've already tried. Here. Okay. Just in case, because I really don't know what's gonna get them in trouble or not. I mean, we know we end up at the police station, so I just kind of figure the least amount of stuff we've got, the better. Okay. All of this has to go. This would definitely get... This saves Paul, too. Because, like, Paul hasn't really done anything wrong, per se, other than he's getting a little bit creepy. But, like, he's not doing anything really wrong. Yeah, we did throw away the bucket. Okay, let's close. That's going to take too long. What was this note? Definitely have to get rid of that. What's that? Okay, was there anything else here? Gotta get rid of that. I don't think there's anything else potentially incriminating in here. Did we check the vents? Wonder, did we get that thing out of the vent, or is it still there? Okay, we must have already gotten it. Oh, now we can look at it.
End up here. Not much use without the rest of the code.
2, 3, 4, something. And now I just threw all their stuff away, so there's like no way I'm gonna figure it out. That's great. That's great. Son of a... I might... I feel like that's really important. Okay, I have an idea. I do have an idea for it. We took care of that already. Get that. Gotta get rid of all this stuff. No pictures of me, please. Get all that. So this is my thought. Is at some point, I think before I leave this area, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to go back to whichever video I did. I guess it was probably the one before this one. I did the most exploring in that room and just look and see if any numbers pop up in any of the writing there that like start with like a 4 or whatever. Because I think that's the only way. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to have a chance of figuring it out. And try to figure out what the 23 is from as well. I don't know why I wasn't able to access that first. Like, oh. If I was able to access that first, then I probably would have been fine. And I would have looked. What's this? Oh, there's the book. Wait, there's a ticket in there. Ticket stub. Huh. We're gonna have to throw it away. Maybe I'll jump forward a little bit for you guys so that you don't have to watch me literally do nothing but throw stuff away. I could not find really anything to lead me towards what the combination for the safe would be. So I looked up the combo for the safe, and I can't find anything online even that indicates how anyone has gotten to that combo. But I did see one of the numbers is 16, and so I remembered 16 being circled in this. So I wondered if that was supposed to be one of the hints. And so I was trying to go back and watch some of the other video to see if there was any other numbers that were circled, but nothing that I could really come up with. Nothing that I really noticed that belonged to Hector, because since this is his, then that means the combo for the safe, it must all have to be some significance for Hector specifically. So like then I was looking at like their anniversary dates. I was looking at his business cards, stuff like that. And I just did not pull anything from it really. But I do have the combo. So let's see what is in this. So we are looking at, okay, now if I remember what I looked up, I think it was 23, I believe 48, 16, I think it was. No, that wasn't it. Oh man, what was it then? Hang on. I sworn it was 2348. Maybe it's 4823? Um, 23. Okay. Oh, 4216, I think. That's right, 4216. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it is 42. Because I think they were married in 48, which was why I was wondering. Okay, that was my bad. I was trying to figure out where the 42 was coming from. Come on. See what's here. Okay, a gun. I don't want to pick that up. You ruined my life, you fucking moron. Lost my house, my family, everything, and now you refuse to pay the money you owe me? For years, I gave you my hard-earned money. It was all for nothing. I hope you and the All-American... The All-American burn in hell, SW. Oh. Woman and 3 children killed in house fire. The Williams house located on 32nd Street is a total loss. 4 members of a family died in a residential fire last night. According to police and firefighters, flames were seen coming through the 2-story house by a neighbor at 3 a.m. It took firefighters about 1 hour to extinguish the blaze. The bodies of a woman and 3 children were found in the house. Police identified the victims as Meredith Williams, 32, and her children, Thomas, 12, David, 9, Sarah, 6. Jesus, Samuel Williams' husband managed to escape the house unharmed. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hang on, guys. SW on the 7th, SW on the 20th, crossed out. So he met with this guy twice, SW. There was a letter, I had thrown it away already, mentioning someone looking for him in Texas. Oh my God, 3 children burned in a fire. Guys, I think he's at this fucking hotel. 3 children killed in a fire. 3 burned dolls right here. Oh my God. He's here. That SW guy is here. Holy crap. The guy is here. So maybe... What if he's the one that killed Hector? It honestly could be him. It honestly could be a coincidence that the others are even here in the first place. Like Marcella and all them, they might have had nothing to do with this at all. So now I don't feel bad about tampering with evidence. Okay. We're getting rid of all of this. Oh, he was the one sneaking out at night. He's got to be the one that was sneaking out at night. Okay. There's no other way to go. Except
anything I've
here.
forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
Just trying to see if there's anything. Yeah, and he is staying in what room is it? 50. Let's double check. 504. I wonder if we can check the logs and see an SW. Okay. We're stuck. We're stuck. We can't do anything. We're stuck. We got stuck. Let's try to leave. I think we did what we could. Like, I feel like we got rid of... Oh, no. Yes, we did. Okay. I did get rid of everything for Paul. I think they should be clear. I think. I need to check that guest list and see if that guy is here. Oh, dang it. No, don't make me cutscene. I wanted to look. Crap. That sucks.
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay.
Oh, man.
Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh,
That would probably help, yeah.
1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
That was a twist I did not see coming. Like that part of it. And I'm sure that's what's going... Oh, okay. We have to check this log. Come on, let us look. Yeah, it won't let us inspect. .504. It says Wellington T. Okay, so it's not an SW, but they're probably checked in under a fake name. Yeah. Oh.
Is this the brochure Andrew was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne? So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together.
Okay, we gotta get rid of these two, I think. Don't we? If we don't, then I'm pretty sure that's like more evidence that they'll get caught. We shouldn't have opened it in the first place.
To meet with Paul. Maybe he fell for his role playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
I'm just gonna throw that away too, just in case. I don't want anything about Paul here. I don't want Paul to get in trouble. Okay, is there anything else I can do?
No, I just have to wait for the police.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I could have looked through all of this stuff. Yeah, I kind of forgot about this. Let's see if we can find the info for that. Okay, so 48, so not 42. Just trying to see if there was any numbers that would have... Yeah, we'd already checked that. There was really no numbers that would have pointed towards what that... But the safe should have been. That wouldn't have anything... That wouldn't be anything really... Well, there's a 23 there, but like, that's not Hector's, so that wouldn't make sense. No, that definitely wouldn't be it. Let's see. Don't see anything there. Yeah, there was nothing else in there that would have pointed to. So I don't understand. I don't understand how you would get that safe combo without literally just looking it up elsewhere. I feel like that's a blatant screw up of some kind.
I tried restoring the power, but I think Eugene's the only one with the key to the fuse box, and Sophie?
Hey, Weasley, simmer down for a minute.
I'll find a way to bring the lights back on. Hey, you look a bit...
We brought the lights back on. What is he talking about?
Okay?
I guess the lights downstairs are still messed up.
Hector.
He's back? How's he taking that whole thing with his wife?
You don't understand. I found his body. He's dead, Andrew.
Jesus.
He's a door stopper for an elevator now, Andrew. Sit down, you're hysterical. Were they still saying that back then? I don't think they were doing that back. Well, they might have still been using hysterical.
Did you call the police?
Man, my capture went nuts right there. It looked really bad.
What happened?
Hope it hasn't been like that the whole time. I guess I don't really see it that much.
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Jesus.
No, I don't think Jesus did it to him. No, I don't think it was Paul.
Their affair is a pretty good motive. I also found a letter from one of Hector's customers. He seemed really angry. I guess it could be him as well.
Yeah, definitely.
The police will want to ask you a lot of questions. You may want to be careful about what you tell them. With Paul's history of mental illness, there's a good chance they'll suspect him even if he didn't do it.
Exactly why I didn't want Paul to get in trouble.
I think I know what you mean.
That's why I'm trying to cover his tracks.
Assume that spending time in a psychiatric hospital means you're a murderous psychopath.
Yeah, they really do.
But wait, how do you know about Paul's mental illness? I don't remember mentioning it to you.
Are you Paul?
Look, I really should have told you before. It's just, when I was 19, I studied to be a priest. But I felt so lost. I couldn't enjoy the things I used to like. I could barely get myself out of bed. So I ended up going to a psychiatric hospital.
The same one.
Oh.
I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
They helped me get back on my feet. But when I returned to my hometown, it was like I had become a complete stranger. My mother
So that's why he didn't want to go back home.
Worse in my head, but I swear, people were changing sidewalks when they saw me, looking at me as if I was this dangerous creature all of a sudden. That's why I didn't tell you. I was afraid you'd look at me like they did. I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. I understand.
You do?
Yeah, man, that's personal shit. You don't have to worry about that.
You know
Yeah,
how I tell everyone
we could go ahead and say that.
mom's sick.
I didn't realize it was a
Well,
mental illness that her
it's
mom's sick
true.
with. That's interesting.
I always leave out the part about her illness not being physical. I'm ashamed of the truth. So even though I don't know exactly what you went through, I can understand.
Thank you for telling me. I know it's not an easy thing to talk about, but if you ever want to talk about your mom, I'm here.
Or tell funny yo mama jokes. Revisit that show Wilder Valderrama hosted on MTV where all they did was tell your mama
Promise me
jokes.
You'll be careful with the information you share.
I'm your guy.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah,
Miss Roy.
I'm a little bit nervous.
Miss Roy.
Okay, this
Miss
must be the
Roy.
end, folks.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe
Okay,
a
we
child
gotta
was playing
be
with the doors.
clever, guys.
So I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
He looks like a young Liam Neeson. Well, yeah, I don't know any reason why I wouldn't say this.
Mr. Cruz's
They would have seen the body.
body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh,
What?
the stairs are blocked because of the renovations.
Oh,
So the
yeah, we
elevators
did move it a
go all the way
little
down to the
bit.
fifth floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the
Okay.
traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So,
No, I'm
what
nervous
did you do
now.
after that?
Well,
I'm really nervous that I'm not going to say the
that's when
right
power
thing.
cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Ooh, okay. I think we're gonna have to say the ice pick thing because here's the thing. I am fairly certain I left footprints. So like if I don't account for that, I think I'm F.
No, I didn't. Only
I feel
Eugene
like they're
does.
gonna bring
But
it
I
up.
thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
And that'll explain
You're a
why I was
size
there.
7,
Yes, he brought it up. I knew it.
Yes, I am.
I knew it.
Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
Oh man. Okay, let me think. Trying to think. If I say that I touched a few things, that might explain any traces I may have left behind and didn't account for. If I say no, nothing, and then he's like, well, we found your prints a few places, then we could be in some serious trouble. So let's say we may have touched a few things.
I might have have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the
Okay.
level. That's where I called the police.
Do
Whew.
you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
Because it was a lot of blood. Okay. Let's go with this. We did leave that evidence.
Well,
Let's go with this.
I know about Mr. Cruz's angry customer. The one who sent him death threats.
Oh, yes, we found those. But the customer in question lives back in Texas, so there's no way he could have killed Mr. Cruz. And anyway,
Nah, he was
how do you even know
there.
about that?
Oi. Okay, this is the one where I'm a little worried. Let's, okay, I don't want to do this. I think that'll get me in trouble. Let's chance a lie.
Mr. Cruz told me the other day.
Really? Was he in the habit of talking about his personal life with hotel maids?
I really can't say what his habits were, but he seemed to like me.
Did he now? Here's what I think, Miss Roy. I think you went through
Oh,
Mr.
boy.
Cruz's belongings while you were cleaning his room. I know that's a little hobby of yours.
How does he
Safes
know?
left wide open. Makeshift keys left inside of locks. You
Uh-oh.
haven't exactly been subtle about it, have you?
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for
Oh,
violating
no.
your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me
Oh,
everything
man.
you know.
All right.
We've learned from one of your colleagues that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
We're gonna lie.
I don't really know anything about him. He seems nice, though.
Nice. I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh?
We found out that Mr. Spade is fresh out of a madhouse. When we called the place, they painted quite the picture of him. Did you
Oh,
ever
man.
see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
This is not gonna go well. Guys, am I gonna go to jail?
But
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
no.
Oh.
Nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm
Well, Paul
obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets.
No, he's fine.
Did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
Okay, let's just try to deny.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
No, I'm sure you are. But we're not quite done yet, Miss Roy. The victim's wife,
Oh, boy.
Marcella Cruz. Apparently she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
I don't know much.
We're gonna
Only
stick with
that
it.
She looks like a loving, caring wife.
Does she? I'm sorry, Miss Roy, but I just don't believe you. I think you know more than
Uh-oh.
you let on.
Can I please leave?
You can. But you'd better stay in town. I'm sure I'll have more
Oh,
questions
no.
for you very soon.
No, guys, I think I'm in trouble. I think he's gonna come after me. Oh, man. I think I'm in some big trouble with this guy.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
Hmm.
The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it? It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building
Like,
even be standing?
guess I gotta clean again. Pick it up. Come on. All right. Let's clean it. They should really just show them up instead of a hand. That's fine. All right. I'm sure this isn't going to go well.
Andrew,
Hey,
Oh,
are you okay?
I've just been fired.
What? No.
oh.
It's okay.
Why'd he get
just
fired?
need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
What would he get fired for? Oh, boy. Not looking forward to
Miss Roy.
this.
Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
Well,
I
ask,
would
yeah.
guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to a nut job. It's obvious to me now
What?
that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things
Oh,
need to
does that
change.
mean that?
This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me.
Oh,
Yes.
so
From what
Paul
I've
didn't.
heard, you've been quite
I
the
must have
exemplary
forgot
maid
something for
lately.
Paul. So I
Clean
think Paul did
rooms,
get caught.
Satisfied guests,
I take my
That
job very
sucks.
seriously, sir.
as you should. I had planned to give this month's employee
So
of the
Paul's
month
gonna
title
take
to
the rap
Wendy,
for
but
it.
Since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
Hey, no, I don't want to be a part of it.
An
This place
example?
sucks.
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I've heard this month's reward from Weston's will be quite nice. Well, I'm sure one of your colleagues will be more than happy to have it. That'll be all.
Ugh, this guy sucks. I wish there was like something that you could do to like get him like, I don't know, like if there was some
Hey.
dirt to dig up on him while we were doing our snooping, but
You don't
like I
say.
looked and I didn't find anything really.
So what did Bernard want with you?
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
That's great. Congratulations. It's too bad I won't be there when you get your reward, though.
Actually, I told him I didn't want it.
You did?
I did.
Yeah, because we're a
The
baddie.
reward would have been nice, but
Like,
it's not
nah,
worth selling my soul
I
to
ain't
the
need
devil.
you,
Well,
Bernard.
I appreciate your integrity and the fact that you still have a soul.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Well, I told him about my time at the psychiatric hospital.
Really?
Oh boy.
Yeah. He said that that didn't fit with the hotel standards and showed me the door.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah. Hopefully I will be.
think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
The fabric on her coat is actually pretty detailed. That looks pretty good. His, not so much.
I like being my own boss. I've had this dream for a while of maybe opening a bookstore.
I can't say I'm
Do it!
It just makes so much sense.
Everyone should open their own bookstore.
Two things I love most: reading
At least
books
once.
and helping people. Granted, helping people find books is a far cry from helping them find God, but...
My mom likes to say, there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you happy. And that's what really matters, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm really glad I have you in my life.
Me too.
Oh, okay. Huh. I don't know if it's really this kind of relationship. And I don't think every game needs a romance, you know? So let's just be friends. Like, not every woman needs to have a relationship to be a good character. So let's say,
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
oh, did they get Anne and Marcella too? Did they get all of
I wish
them?
they'd get a happy ending, but
Oh,
I'm
man.
not sure it's that kind of story.
I did a terrible
Like,
job.
It is. I think Paul becomes...
I tried to get rid of so much evidence.
He gets his own studio and decorates it like a hotel bathroom. As for Anne and Marcella, they move in together. But they keep leaving each other notes in the vents. You know, for old time's sake.
I like it. Maybe you should write that.
Maybe I will.
Man. So I feel like I did a really bad job. Like, I think I got everyone caught. Is there a way to know? Yeah, I guess that was it. It kind of clued me in on it. So, oh, wait, police stumped. Wait, hang on. Oh, so Paul became a movie star. Ha! Oh my God. So I did it right. Oh, then he goes to visit Lindsay's grave. Oh my goodness. That's so sweet. Oh, and then Anna and Marcella, they got away. There's little Michael with them. It feels like someone's stalking them, though. Oh, it might be Paul. There they are. Yay, happy ending. Kind of a weird departure, though, going from, like, the crisp animation to that stuff. Boo, Bernard. VIP only. There I am. Still doing my crap job. Oh, I get to visit Bernard at his bookstore. He got to start it. Very cool. Okay. I had so many achievements pop up during that. You guys didn't see them all, but there is like, I swear to God, like 7 achievements popping up during all that stuff. So, all right, that was a really cool game. I had a really good time playing that. I think if I had any criticisms, it's just that I wish that I wish there was more you could do within it. Like, there's so much stuff that's just closed off, like so many doors and rooms and things that aren't available to explore. And I kind of wish there was more people to interact with rather than like someone crying behind a door and the only person you can talk to is Andrew, but only when he's on the phone. So, but like, I understand like small budget and stuff. That's probably all you could have done. But I don't know. I thought it was a really cool game. I'm glad I played it. I'm glad they made it. Very cool. So thank you all for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those things. And then we're going to pick another game for the next one. I love y'all, and I'll see you then.